Hello, good evening, good morning, or good afternoon from wherever you're watching. Welcome to the Plus 63 HP D&D podcast. Today, we will continue our adventure with these group of brave adventurers. Although we may be missing one of our players, I'm pretty sure we will see Issa be back. My name is Raymond. I'm your host today, and I play Asumedos. I'm your charming Tiefling, Hexblade Warlock. Now, together with me, we have the Silver Shadows that start with the man in blue, the man from Brooklyn, JONG.
Hello, I am JONG. I play the ranger rogue named Itszki. He is the lovable, humble, and very even-keeled, skilled assassin of the group.
Not even
Yeah. I agree on all except the humble part, but hey, next up, we have the man in red, our tank, the father figure of this group, the man who wants us to call him names that we should never call him, CHUBAX.
Hello, I'm CHUBAX. I play Malak, the Aasimar Paladin that's borderline serial killer, and you can call me Papa.
Nope, not working. But nonetheless, we do have our DM, the World Weaver, the person who made our characters come to life, breathe life into this entire land, the one and only Angelo.
Yeah. Hi. I'm Angelo, and I'll be the DM. So I'll be playing everyone else.
Fantastic. Now, last we played, which I believe has been ages ago, and I missed these guys. Our characters were last seen in the Golden Fields, right?
Yes.
And they've undergone some unsuccessful interrogation, which brought them little or no information at all. But hopefully, with a new lead and a new direction, they're pointed towards the scene of where the the giants were last seen. With that, I leave the floor to our DM.
Okay. So, last session. So, more questions were raised. So, as the Silver Shadows travel towards Golden Fields, the site of the most recent giant attack, upon arriving there to get, a survey or a feel of the land, and after talking to numerous individuals, it has been decided that perhaps more answers will be found beyond the walls of Golden Fields. And you decided to head out. But after resting, and so far the party is now going inside the local inn. So that's North Farrow's End. So to continue with that, so you cross once again the central central area, and you see the seemingly alive tree ushering children to go back to their respective houses and rest for the night. And as you continue forward, you enter the North Farrow Inn, and the environment's very much it's a bit cheery, but there's like a somber thread going throughout everything. And yeah, you see some patrons, you see a couple of individuals leaning over a map and like mapping out routes and trying to talk with each other. And you see some that look like farmhands, just want just are just staying here until and get a couple of drinks before they head in. And a couple of more individuals also having drinks either socially or what have you. And at the end there is this like huge humanoid bartender with in like with his skin covered in like white fur, and he has like two bandages for each arms, and zipping around are like a couple of like waiters and waitresses going all around taking stock of all the orders. yeah. So well, yeah, while this is happening, there's there's music coming from a halfling at like a little it's not makeshift, but like a simple stage. And yeah, the halflings just giving a couple of tunes um to the crowd. um but yeah, after this, where do you go first?
So
Oh, you're on mute, Jay.
Sorry. Quite thirsty. I believe with all the talking, we all deserve a drink. Shall we grab a table?
indeed.
Yeah, it's easy enough to find a table. There's not yeah, you just wave through the crowd here and eventually settle down on a table.
I stopped by the guys with the map,
Yeah,
and then I go like like sneaking, like pretending to be part of the group. So guys, I just go.
What
You
map
guys-
is this?
So I assume you guys are familiar with the area. If you were a giant, where would you be?
do you just like just like you just plop down like
Mhm.
like okay, roll me a charisma check.
17 plus 3, 20. Wait, I have ano na, diba? Aura.
No, this
protection
is check.
pala.
This is check, not the save.
Oh.
This is check, not the save. But yeah, you plop down and like you have this like I guess like a look of purpose as you want to like blend into the conversation, and then these two you see a half elf. You see a half elf and a human. They as you say that they're looking at their map, but eventually they look at you, and then and as you ask the question, the half elf just goes, the half elf just goes, well, you're not alone. I want to know where they're attacking to. Like I want to we're plotting out routes as to how to get home, but with all these giant threats, with the hill giants in the region, we're trying to see which route's the most secure and the shortest.
So which one is the one that's not least secure?
Which
They look down at the map, and then they both give like a sigh of exasperation, and it just says, yeah, we're still trying to find that we're still trying to find out what that is exactly. And then he points over to the half elf, points towards the human and goes like, we're not even going to the same city, but we thought it would be safer if at least like maybe if our caravans travel together, maybe. And then the human counters, yeah, that's true, but on the other hand, it can also be like a bigger target. We don't really know what these hill giants are after, and with all the bandits and the wild animals and the, I don't know, dragons flying around.
Are any of you
that's a risk too.
any of you quite good at scouting?
Like, oh, we drive wagons.
I'll turn around and leave. Useless.
no, they have info.
I didn't even introduce myself. I didn't get their names.
Did you at least remember the
Really?
map?
They didn't have anything on the map. They were just discussing it.
They look at you as they look at the empty space where you were, and then look at each other, and then they look down and continue their discussions, and then you hear faint mumbles of like, oh, what if we travel here, and oh, it's like, oh, that's too close to a forest, you don't know what's gonna pop out of there. And then like, yeah, they're continuing their conversation of how best to approach their routes. But yes, as you sit down, eventually you are approached by a halfling bar waitress. Yeah, you are approached by a halfling waitress. 50-50 on the Malak attraction. And yeah, as the moment you approach, the moment she approaches, you notice that she's bringing with her 3 flagons already, and yeah, and when she approaches, she just looks at the 4 of you. Shevra's still here. The 4 of you, and yeah, she just goes there. Oh, hi, travelers. Well, I don't recognize you around here, so it's customary that our first flagon of Golden Gulp is on us. And she gives you each 4 flagons, 4 big glasses of what seems to be ale.
I'm already liking this place.
Well, only the first one's free, okay? Courtesy of our the proprietor over there, and then she gestures towards the big white furred humanoid.
The bartender?
The bartender.
Bartender.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you call a waitress? In the
Server.
olden time. You call them server?
Bar wench.
Is that politically acceptable? Hey lady, what's the name of the bartender?
Maybe a barmaid? Is that correct? A barmaid?
I
barmaid,
don't know.
okay.
The barmaid.
But like,
What's the name of the bar? Oh wait, no. I'll get a silver coin and I'll say, do you know any good rangers or scouts here right now?
she doesn't take it, and she just goes like, "Oh, I don't really know anyone of that nature around here. We're mostly for farmhands and druids. Like a ranger, like someone to explore with you, or
No, somebody
guide you
to scout, reconnaissance.
She leans back and gives a thankful look. She goes, "Well, reconnaissance. That's not really in the whole wheel bag of golden fields. We're mostly just farmer folk over here.
Anybody who knows the area well, that can get in and out, can find things, find places."
Well, perhaps maybe the best bet is with the abbot. Maybe one of the druids, communing with the land and all that, would be familiar with the area.
So it's common knowledge that they can transform, right? To birds and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you be able to find me a druid, bringing her here, her here?
Oh, at this hour? Oh, I don't think so. Maybe tomorrow we can set a time. Maybe.
There's a gold coin if you can get one.
Us. Just like, oh no, don't worry. Don't worry. You'll find that money hasn't much sway here in this town, at least.
God damn it.
But yeah, if you want, I can ask around. And why would you want this? If they ask, why would you
I have a
want
job.
this?
We have a job for them.
And the job is?
Do you need to know?
I can't ask if I don't know.
I need
Lucrative one.
a scouting mission.
And what are they supposed to find exactly?
The giant.
Oh, you want to find the giants? Well, I can ask. Perhaps. And,
I flicker the silver coin.
She goes, oops, oops, and then like it drops, and then she picks it up. Um, she tries to give it back to you. Do you drop this?
I ignore her. I just.
Oh, she leaves it there because like she's genuinely like
She's not
doesn't
used
want to
it.
take it.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, she leaves it on the table and says, well, what time do you want to meet them, if ever?
Now would suffice.
Oh no,
As
you
soon
can't
as
do that
possible.
Morning.
now. Okay. Okay, I'll ask around. Maybe after your breakfast. What time will you eat breakfast?
Around 8, 9.
We wake
And
up.
then she has this like her eyes like light up with an idea and goes like, okay, what about this? What if maybe you can invite this I'll say you can I invite this druid for breakfast, and then they can eat with you, and then that's where you can discuss your scouting mission.
Yeah. No choice. Fine.
Okay, I'll ask around.
Thank you.
Well, if you need anything, I'm sure you look like adventuring folks. A single flagon of ale won't be enough, and we have meals. So if you need anything else, just call me. My name is Elinda. If you need anything else,
Elinda.
and then yeah,
Linda.
she walks.
Melinda?
She walks.
Might as well prepare a dinner as well. Just 3 balanced dinners.
And a 4. 4. I mean, Shevra's here.
4.
Oh, yeah,
And
four.
please take care of our Aasimar
Steeds.
Steeds.
Oh sure, no.
and Tempe.
Oh sure, no problem. And then she sees Tempe and she goes like, "Oh my god, what? Hello." Tempe is surprisingly takes to this halfling. He doesn't bite in fear. He doesn't, snap or do anything. She like pets him with like a finger, and I was like, "Ooh." And yeah, she gets all that, and then yeah, she'll go to the kitchens, and after a while, you see her like talk to like one of the stable hands, and you see the stable hand goes out to take care of your steeds. But yeah, so far, while the dinner's being prepared, what do you guys do?
Strategize what we're going to do.
Wait for dinner while we and I guess not much, but really wait until breakfast.
And Malak's just like disappointed, like, God damn. Is this a town, a village?
Yeah, like it's more of it's like a big temple garden. It's a walled temple.
This place is fucking useless. You don't even know where they didn't even try to find out where the giants are. How can you defend if you don't know where your enemy is? Do we have to do everything
somebody
ourselves? Do we need
It's
to
not
do
just
everything
that.
ourselves?
They were attacked. Their walls were broken. Things were taken, and no one knows what happened. No one knows where they went.
Like the walls weren't broken, just
Ah,
They climbed.
Breached. The walls were breached.
Or looked at.
Okay.
They were scaled there.
They climbed.
Okay.
Yeah.
They entered a walled area. Giants, nonetheless. And everyone just didn't know what happened next. It seems a bit fishy to me, guys.
You'd think they'd be more interested in finding out where they went.
Yes.
They might be scared, but I'm sure somebody saw something. You just need to find it.
But the question is, why not speak out?
Well,
Unless
they don't.
this town is involved.
Commonsensically, they don't want to go to where we want to go and find them.
Malak stands up, bangs his glass, and shouts to the whole room, "We want to find the giants and kill them. Anybody fucking know anything? We're here." And then I sit down and then start drinking again.
Roll me another charisma.
Not very charismatic, but okay.
I know. He's just frustrated. God damn it, natural one.
Natural one.
Fucking shit. I guess that didn't work.
After a while, as you say, immediately after you say that, the humanoid bartender approaches the table and like eyes the four of you, studying all four of you, and just goes, he goes, "Good evening. I assume this behavior won't be anything more than shouting."
We're not the ones you need to be worried about. You just want to find those giants. Help us help you.
Help us. Help you.
Help us.
Roll me.
Help you.
And what exactly do you want to know?
Where they fucking are.
General direction of where they went. Has anyone seen anything? We're not getting any information. Yet
Location.
we're here to try to help your town.
How many?
And we're trying to prevent this to happen to other towns. You were
Or
lucky
this one
that
again.
no one was killed. You're lucky no one was killed. But if the next town would not be so lucky, wouldn't that fall on people's conscience here?
No, what if they come back?
What they think
Or
about?
what if they come back? Wouldn't it be better if we solve this little problem? May not be necessarily through violence, but we want to find out, why is there
And stop
an
it from happening.
surge of giant activity? It seems that this is just one of many instances that we're all trying to prevent. So we apologize for any disturbance, but frustration sometimes gets the best of us. But trust us
we
that we
have-
won't mean any damage.
Roll me
We have
persuasion.
limited days.
Oh, finally somebody else to roll.
Oh, natural one too. Yay!
We're just trying to help.
Useless.
We're just trying to help. God damn it.
Natural one.
What's your total charisma persuasion? Like, what's the modifier?
Persuasion. My persuasion
Yeah.
is quite good. Persuasion is +8.
9.
1 + 8, 9.
Not bad, not bad.
It says, well, you have an odd way of declaring your help by shouting at the top of your lungs and potentially smashing my flagons. And as for information, it's the Giants had from what I've heard, the Giants had a staging area right up. The Giants breached the walls, scaled the walls at the lower east. All of you know this since you've been there. And then he goes, I believe a few I've heard that a few meters, a couple of, a short distance from there was the staging area.
Should like see it for ourselves. As soon
Where
as we
where
wake up.
where was that?
Where
Like from the wall, a couple of, a short distance from that was like the staging area.
Okay.
What is a staging area?
Oh, it's like well, you know this. Like staging is like when you before you attack, that's
before
where you
attack.
like you gather
You
first.
gather and prepare.
Yeah. And they also
Do they
know
seem
that Gila was to bring you to this area tomorrow.
okay?
Yeah, so you know that you know that part. Wait, let's
Okay.
recap. Well, like, what's your questions first? Because like maybe some of these were answered before, and then like since it's been 2 weeks,
I know.
yeah. Like let's just recap of just ask your questions, and we'll determine if it was answered or not. Just so like we're running on the same set of information.
Okay, so we know where the staging area is. We don't know
Where
which
they go- where
direction
they
they
went.
went
No, we don't know
because
anything
they don't
aside
have
from
enough
the.
manpower to chase after them. Nothing valuable was taken, but they went to the middle of the field.
Nothing much. They got a couple of foodstuffs, but
Yeah,
it's nothing.
but I mean,
nothing
yeah,
substantial.
correct. Nothing like
yeah.
which would cause like the death of the entire town because of starvation.
Oh no, definitely not. Like no. When I say not substantial, this means that
Even without it, the town will suffice.
no, like it's not the town. A couple of villages will be short on food, but it's not gonna be too much that the whole region will starve.
Okay.
Yeah. But like this town is like fields and fields and fields of like vegetables
Wheat.
and
They're the
and wheat and
they're the storage for the other and production for the others.
yeah,
The whole
yeah,
area.
main thing.
Okay.
yeah, with trees and whatnot. Like this, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Yeah. So, yeah. What else? Yeah, they didn't send anyone anymore. They preferred to turtle up. Yeah, I think direction. I don't think they answered that yet. But yes, no one has pursued the little army. Yeah.
I think that's
What
it.
other questions did you have? Yeah, that's all. Is that yeah?
They were seen to travel with goblins and orcs.
Goblins, hobgoblins, and
Wolves.
ogres.
Ogres.
Ogres, yeah.
They seem to be many. It's like- I don't think we want to find them. There's just 3 of us. But yeah, maybe we don't need to fight them. Yeah, I think that's it.
Just need to know what's up.
Yeah, I think
And nothing was known about anyone leading them.
Anyone leading them? Oh, sorry. There were bugbears.
But
Are
giants
bugbears
wouldn't-
considered like leaders?
No.
would giants
No. I mean, like I'm saying, like in the list of like
what
in the list of like who attacked, like bugbears are included.
That is unusual.
As to who was leading, the part you haven't asked that yet, so I didn't give it yet.
And then we can ask that.
I guess tomorrow.
Yeah, pero in particular for like this for the bartender, do you want to ask anything else or like?
Yes. Are there any rumors related to this attack? Like any rumors at all? Like there's a sinister group
Theories.
behind it, theories. This is a tavern, so I assume rumors fly very frequently.
Loading. Well, he squints his eye up. He squints his eye, and then he, after a while, thinking about it, he says, "Well, I heard from one of the merchants back then that beef prices have been going up. Words out there that some cattle just keep disappearing. Something's plucking them up at nightfall."
You have an area that raises cattle here.
Wait, sorry. You're at wait, does he? No, we don't.
Okay.
Mostly pigs and sheep.
What was the
And chickens.
No,
And
what did he say na being plucked up at night? Wasn't that cows?
The cows. Yeah.
In this
cattle.
area? In this area?
No, like a couple of
Pounds away.
towns away. Yeah.
Well, something that can pluck a cow. I think that's something big and winged. I think we better prepare.
And then he just continues, and he was like, "But if you ask me, the whole lot of them look disorganized. They just look disorganized. First ring of the alarm bells, they all went scrambling. And the ones that the watch found were immediately put down."
You know what they say sometimes? Peace dulls the blade. So I doubt that they'd be prepared for anything.
There should be more now.
It's sorry, who's they? The defenders or the attackers?
Defenders. Oh, you
Okay.
wait. Who were you referring to? Like the
The goblin, the giant army.
Oh, so the giant army seemed disorganized.
Yeah, and then once the bells rung, they all scampered away.
That's
They're
weird.
just not.
Except oh wait, no. And yeah, so he continues telling that story, and he goes goes like, yeah, all those goblins ran away except for the giants actually. The two giants just lay down. The two giants just they didn't run.
Did they keep attacking or stealing?
Well, I don't know much. What I did heard was they were eventually put down. Yeah, from what I have heard, there are others out there.
I think these giants are just desperate for some food, or these groups.
Yeah, but what's tickling me is
What's
why are there goblins, hobgoblins, and bugbears as well?
Somebody put this group together. Seems
Yeah.
like it. I don't think they're naturally hanging out.
I know, so there should be a leader, but then why were they disorganized? So it's like we're getting mixed signals here.
And then
Okay.
as you're talking, like like conversations happening around you, until eventually the bartender had to point away as like you see a elder woman with like white hair in like she's a dark-skinned woman with white hair with like cornrows, and she's nicely dressed, and she looks at the bartender and just goes, "Miros, I'll have my usual, please," and then she walks away. And then Miros looks at the four of you, just says, "Well, excuse me," and he turns back to the the bartender area, where he gives a couple of more orders to the kitchen. As that's happening, your dinner is served. It's mostly vegetables. But it's extremely cheap since you are at the source, so it's only gonna run you guys 2 copper for the whole meal.
Each?
And then each. And then stabling will be your standard, like 4 copper per night.
Okay.
So
And
total of
then-
6 for tonight.
Oh, and then your beddings, 1
Yes.
silver. 1 silver each.
Okay.
So 1
so
silver, 6
6
copper.
Okay.
Then your dinner is like lovely vegetables, like fried broth. You have like a nice warm soup.
Okay.
And yeah.
Subtract.
And Linda just goes to you guys and go, and it goes like, "Well, here you are. That's like a nice warm meal after a full day of working." And she gives she talks a little bit about her dinner, and then she excuses herself as she leaves once again.
I just wanted to ask the tavern, I mean the barkeeper. Or
Sure, we could slip that in. Oh, okay. Well,
I just wanted to ask if do you happen to have or offer services where you can soothe an adventurer's tired muscles by use of a massage or
oh.
just a massage?
Recovery.
And then the thing and says, "Well, I mean, it's not unusual for the farmhands to develop sore muscles. Yeah, I think we have those services. I'll just send them over to your room later.
Malak says,
That would
so
be-
since I've been eating my mask off, diba? So Malak says to Olinda, for me, it's a real massage.
No, serious massage as well.
Oh, don't
We're
worry.
tired.
These don't worry. I mean, no. We're just simple. We're just simple folk here. There's no magic involved. Like
Yeah.
the massage will be. It's gonna be real force on your body, not illusionary. Not
Yeah, but
all
I
of
think
that.
Thank
my
you.
friend here wants another kind of massage.
That would do. That would
wink,
do.
wink.
That would do. Thank you very much. Thank you. That would do. How about you, Itszki? Would you go for one or?
Are you
No,
asking for
You're-
like
you're
it's a
master, or you
Cormyrian
still
massage,
feeling-
or like she's listing off like styles of massages, or like, oh, do you want like I heard, and they have these rocks and they heat and then they put it at their back.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Like I don't think we offer that though. We just simple remedies for muscle pains and all that.
That is fun. I'm sure you will send honest and able-bodied masseuse to our rooms.
For Malak, just in case, I can bring my steed up, right? To the room. My
No.
fine steed. I can't bring Kujo?
Oh.
It's
Magical.
like
No.
magical. No?
No. No.
Fine. I don't
Unhygienic. That's a sanitary
It's
violation.
a spiritual creature. I don't think it gets dirty.
Like I mean, like right now, like it glows and stuff, but like it still looks like like an animal. So,
Okay. Fine.
I mean, like
Might leave spiritual doo-doo on the floor.
It's okay.
yeah, like I'll say when you come in, you come in, you remember a sign saying of like a flag like druids must be in humanoid form. Come in. Like before you came in, before you asked about Kudro, like your memory like snaps back to that specific moment. Like,
Fine.
um, but yeah, you're left with like the rest of the rest of the night is yours, and then yeah, the patrons come in, but everyone's interacting save for that the moment from earlier. But other than that, everyone's you know, everyone's spending their night, and when they're done, they head on home to get a good night's rest for the day tomorrow. But yeah, at this point, do you all just go to bed now?
Yeah, I'll just wait for the massage.
Yeah, same.
So you
Unless
got like
you guys want to go out one more round, I guess there's nothing really to.
Yeah,
much
we
do
need to
this
rest
morning.
also.
We need
It's
to rest.
like a boring town that doesn't know anything.
They're farmers.
So angry.
like so. Ittzki, are you getting one also?
Oh no, I'm meditating, working
Okay.
on my craft. I know I have no need for these physical distractions.
Oh,
The
it's not
Shevra
distraction, my
The
friend.
Shevra get. I
You
think
should try
get.
it. You should experience it. Might change your perspective, Master.
Right. Okay. If it's more of a preparing my body for
Yeah, it's part of-
eventual.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay,
that's
everyone.
exactly what it is, Master.
Yeah. Exactly.
You're-
Exactly what it is. All right.
Okay,
Okay, so
so yeah, I feel 4. I feel Shivra's gonna get.
a 4.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, after after you retire and the bard sings his last song for the night, you head on up and you try to get some rest. And after a while, you hear a knock at your door. Ittzki, you're greeted by a stout halfling. And just proceeds to massage you. And like, I guess is this your first massage? Like, do you say, like, she goes says, "Good evening. I believe you want a massage."
I mean,
Where-
I'm
where-
familiar.
where does- for shoulders.
Yeah, it's like I lay on my belly and then have them work on my back.
Yeah, and then true enough, she just uh, she asks how tolerable are you to pain?
Very.
Okay. Yeah, and then she just
Roll
she does
Constitution.
her routine. Oh, well, all roll together after. She'll work on your back in particular, your shoulders and all that. For Asumedos, you hear a knock from your door also, and
Come in.
yeah, what greets you is a human male,
Mhm.
quite muscular, a farmer hand by the looks of it, and says, "Oh, yeah, you're here for the massage. Hi. I and yeah, he just says, "Shall we get started?" And yeah,
Sure, but just light to medium pressure, please. I want this to be more relaxing than painful.
says, "Okay, okay." And he looks at you, and he glances over. I'm not that familiar with tieflings. Would you prefer that I try use my techniques on your tail, or do we leave that out?
Oh, do not touch my tail, please.
Okay.
It's not a comfortable experience. So just usual
Okay.
upper back, lower back, and a little bit on the temples. I know I have horns, but just work your way through it.
Okay, let's start with the back, and then let's do the temples later.
Thank you.
And then for Malak,
Very light massage, please.
yeah, but as you open the door, you are greeted by this beautiful woman.
I just close the door. And that's it.
You hear a knock again. It goes like, sir, is there anything wrong?
I just open and I give her a silver coin and then nothing. I just close the door.
Well, you don't see it, but like, you don't hear anything anymore. You hear footsteps going away.
God damn it.
But yeah, for Itszki and Asumedos, roll me a con saving throw.
Okay.
I was gonna get a massage.
18 plus. What's my
Stuck.
con? 18 plus 3. 21.
I am 10 plus 2. 12.
Okay, Asumedos, like, your instructions perfectly match the amount of pressure he applied. Although it was a little bit awkward with the horns, he's not super familiar with like how to navigate that. But like with proper communication, you're able to tell him, like he's able to follow your lead enough that it's a net positive.
Thank you. Thank you.
Uh,
And basically what I want to do was to send that pleasurable experience back to my patron.
Okay. Yeah, and then once again, after this night's rest, when you wake up, it will be similar to a far memory that you experienced. For Itszki, she does give you the full massage experience, but yeah, you feel it's one of those massages where you feel really, really sore after, and like I'd say like the benefit comes from like a couple of hours after it. So like yeah, right now it's very it's very painful, very sore. But she's do you show outward signs that it hurts?
No, of course not. I take the pain and then just trust
Try
that
to
I'll
sleep.
feel better.
And then
You
she
describe
sees,
some
she, sees,
sleep.
she sees you not, flinching or anything, and she goes like, "Oh wow, you actually were able to take the full experience. Maybe next time if you want a massage, we can take it up another level. Those deep massages works wonders for your body."
I nod and pretend to be asleep.
And yeah, and after that she leaves. I'll just add it to your thing. It's like 7 silver for this like service.
Damn. So
Except
expensive
for
compared to all the stuff that the food, the bed, the staple.
How much was it? Sorry?
7 silver.
7 silver. Okay.
Oh, I gave her
I make
one
it
silver
10, so I
coin.
can tip him 3 more.
Okay.
I lost one.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to know if the patron enjoyed it as well.
Oh. Let's see.
It was a guy, right?
Well,
You know, whether it's a guy or anything, it's just the relaxation, the emotion, basically.
well, you're still alive, so your patron's pretty happy. But yeah, you feel this like the feedback that you get from that is like it's like you shudder a little bit, but like it's shudder, but like it soon disappears, and what's left is like this like it's like a dull, it's like a positive feeling, but it's a rather dull, and it lasts for like 10 minutes before that too disappears. But yeah, ultimately you feel that your patron was appreciative of the efforts you made. And yeah, as you head on down, the
During the night, pala,
atmosphere is-
before I sleep, I continue. I'll try to make Tempe a mask again.
Okay, sure. Okay, let's. Have you been doing this every night?
No. We restarted again just now.
Okay.
We
So
got
can you
busy.
keep track?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Can you keep track? So this is
First
night one.
Night one. Okay.
Yeah. Like at regular intervals, I'll make you roll to see.
Okay.
Okay. Oh wait, no, sorry. Roll me a. You're not. Are you proficient with any tools? Like,
Proficiency.
tools,
I don't
maybe?
think so. Wait. Checking. I don't even see any proficiencies. Just athletic and persuasion.
no, that's from your background. The background will give you tool proficiencies, unless you changed it.
No, it should be the same. What was my background? It's not here.
No, it's at the lower end. At the notes part, it's at the bottom. And it's below your paladin stuff.
Oh, there's nothing. It's blank. It's blank here. I think I was
okay.
Outlander. I think. Was I?
So you're not proficient in like leatherworking or
No.
like,
I don't
you
think
know,
so.
not okay, so just roll me a dexterity.
Saving. Is this a
As
saving
you-
throw or ability modifier?
No, just a check. So just add your dexterity mod.
So ability mod.
Yes.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Oh wow. So let's start that.
Finally.
I know.
You have a
finally.
little bit of parchment, and you start drawing out the patterns of the mask. And like after a long night of like drawing and pattern making, you take a step back and you are, that feeling when you make something and you just have this feeling of like, this is right.
Okay.
You have that feeling when you see this. So yeah, you have good patterns for the mask.
Good job.
Okay. So yeah, when you wake up and head down for breakfast, you see Alinda once again. And beside her you see this this scruffy, lanky, thin looking human male. And Linda looks at the four of you. Linda looks at the four of you and just goes, "Oh, good morning. Here is I found a druid willing to at least listen to what your request is. It goes, everyone, meet Kipper.
Kipper.
Everyone.
Kipper.
Double P.
Yep.
Kipper. Okay. Druid.
Good morning, Kipper. So we assume that you would be our potential scout.
Like,
Shall we have
I
breakfast?
was sure. Yeah, no problem. Okay.
Can you transform
That's
into
it.
something flying?
Like, yeah, can do that. Yeah, like a hummingbird or a falcon.
Something that can fly faster and farther and
A
can see
faster
far.
hummingbird.
Oh, a falcon or a hawk.
Okay, so you can do that. Okay.
Oh, not an owl. Not an owl. Did you know owls are super slow? Yeah.
Okay. How much?
Sorry. At this point, you are ushered into your table and like.
Yeah.
Yeah. You.
So we get we pay for his breakfast as well. So how much are you willing to do for us?
Just goes. Oh, this is so good. Oh, breakfast best. Sorry, what?
How much are you willing to do for us?
Like, oh, what am I going to do? Oh, the scouting, yes.
Yes. Would you be willing to fight with us as well?
Like, oh, not planning on destroying the forest and the grass and all that, right?
No, we're trying to help your village.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, I can work with that.
Okay. It would be nice to have a druid. and I put my arm around her. Look. Okay, what are we talking about? How much?
Like, oh, um, what did they say? Maybe 5 gold a day.
Not bad
Um,
for an extra body.
So yeah, Malak looks at Itszki for any reaction.
I just give us a slight nod of approval. It's like 5 gold for a scout and an extra body doesn't seem
And
too
then
bad.
A day, yeah, a day.
yeah, I look at him and if this goes well, how are you? What's your ambition in life?
Oh man, like, I've always wanted to talk to the Grove. Have you been to the Grove here? It's like, man.
We can go to many groves, groves.
Oh,
Whatever else.
I'll be honest with
no.
you, Kipper. Our travel, our entire adventure, will basically be going around this entire land. Definitely we'll be hitting a number of groves. Maybe you'd like to join us.
Oh man. No. After I gotta get back to my grove.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you describe what your grove looks like? What's so special about it?
Just over there. It's like a couple of apple trees, a couple of orange trees.
Can I check if
Like,
he's
very
high or
good.
something?
Very good. What's that? Insight, I guess? Yeah, insight.
Inside. Shit, it's only one. 14.
Okay. Has Malak been under the influence of drugs in his entire life?
Maybe not Malak, but perhaps CHUBAX. Joke.
Probably not on both accounts.
Even less.
Yeah, even less.
I'm kidding.
But maybe I've seen people do it before.
No, I'd say if you knew the DC would be this, but since you don't know, it's like secondhand accounts, right? So like,
it'd be higher.
yeah.
Okay.
So I'd say with you got a 14, right? At this, like, you have no idea what's happening to this guy.
So I just go to him.
No, like you think he's high.
Okay.
You think, but like you don't know.
Well, being a druid, I'm assuming
He's like a
there's
hippie.
some natural, like that long-haired pizza guy from Stranger Things.
Yeah. So I give him more food and then I call Elinda.
Like, oh yes, you need anything.
What do you know about this guy? I ask him like straight out, like beside him. Like, I don't care.
She goes like, well, he's willing to accompany you on your
Aside from that,
adventure.
is he competent?
Is he useful? Is he competent on anything?
Does he have a track record of being helpful?
Well, I mean, gone wrong, druid spells would, cause mayhem in the grove, seeing that they can directly, they can deal with, the fields, golden fields. So yeah, I don't think he's here if he's like, incompetent or anything. And yeah, he's willing to accompany you guys. So
That's a good sign.
don't you
At least.
think you should be rewarded by just trying? And
Not
yeah,
if you're
and then
dead.
she gestures towards Skipper. And
Okay,
Kipper's like,
okay,
"Oh."
we'll try him. Okay, yeah. I assume we're done eating.
Yeah.
We'll take him.
Yeah, do you ask Skipper anything during do you ask
Have
Skipper anything
you-
during-
Oh, Kipper.
Have you heard about
Oh,
the
go.
giant attack recently? Kipper?
What were you doing during the?
Were you here during that giant attack?
said, "Oh yeah, I didn't saw some giants, and then I saw a couple of goblins, hobgoblins. They all ran away."
Is that
Like,
that normal that they travel together?
I don't think so.
You see where they
Yeah.
went.
Well, they're big people, and there are lots of them. So if you go to where they were, I don't think it'll be difficult to find out where they went.
Good to hear.
Did you
Yeah.
fight during the attack?
Yeah, a little. Yeah.
What does
I
a
healed
little
some
mean?
people. It's like, cast a couple of spells here, a couple there. You know, hit them with the good stuff. But then I was told by the abbot too, "Oh, he's injured. Okay, I can heal them." And then some are unconscious. I gave them a berry, and they're not unconscious anymore. Like that.
Okay. Kipper, do you know a druid that wants to leave this place?
It's like, "Oh, I don't want to leave Golden Fields. You're here with such good plans. You're
I'm not
blessed
talking
with
about
the
you.
goddess
I mean,
Shantae."
what if do you know somebody else?
Lots of druids, yeah.
No, I mean, do you know someone that wants to leave? Not why you don't want to leave? Does anybody else want to leave?
I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe not.
Let's just get up. I just get up. I signed to Asumedos.
Yeah.
This is your idiot.
He looks at as you leave. I'm sure Malak's like, you're like a bit ahead since like you want to like
Yeah.
kind of rush out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like let's say Jong odd or even.
Odd.
Okay, odd. So Kipper goes to you. Just goes like, "What's up with him? Got a lot of vibes."
Fucking Kipper. Jong is talking to you.
Oh, so I just let them know like, hey, where everybody's on edge. We're on the clock here.
Why'd you gotta be on the clock though?
Well, there's we don't want the things that happened here to happen anywhere else, but also there's we've been tasked to do this within 30 days, and there's a lot of work to do, and we're just starting.
I see. But God, don't put yourself in too much pressure, okay? Like, gotta relax if you. He gotta relax.
Yeah. Well, little pressure is fine. Maybe we should get going now.
Oh no! Like you're talking while walking, so
Yeah.
yeah, don't worry about that. But yes. After a couple of after walking, you're back at like the central circle, the center of town, and as you head towards the outer gate, you are greeted at the designated place by what's her name again?
Zila.
Yeah, you're just getting Jilian.
Jillian.
Yeah, and then accompanying her is another accompanying her is like a stable hand with I'll say at this point, this is where Shevra ducks out and says that she'll see how the reparations are going, and that's how she goes her separate way.
Yeah.
Um,
We'll be back. Just make sure in case they attack while we're gone, at least somebody competent is here. And I say that loudly in front of Zilang.
yeah, Jilang just looks at you with like a death glare, but otherwise, keeps to otherwise keeps it professional for now. And then as you approach, she says, as you approach, she says, at the request of the abbot, here are 4 steeds to help you with your investigation. And she gives you the stable hand gives you the reins, and as she gives Kipper, are you joining them? And she goes like, yeah, let's see what happened. Lang's a bit like, she just looks at Kipper and just goes, okay, equally confused, but like she
We'll try to bring him back in one piece.
yeah, no problem. Take care, Kipper. He just gives a nod. And
Malak wants to ask what her opinion of Keeper is, but it's Zilang. So Malak does not ask. Just like, fuck.
yeah. I mean, save that if you're never gonna save it, so you can ask as CHUBAX the player after all of this is done. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. And you she gets onto her own horse first, and she leads you out towards the main gate, and you travel for a bit, and eventually you head upon the like the staging ground. So it's like I'll say it's like a good like 30-minute trot from the gates, and as you arrive there, you see there's obvious signs of use by the goblins and the giants, as you see like trees broken off, like a clearing made, and you see like and you see like lots of signs of like the ground has been trampled upon, and like so yeah, you get off, and good. How do you wanna like conduct this investigation?
Wait, yeah, before I shit, I don't want to talk to Zilang. I just signed to Asumedos, ask her about if there was anything about if somebody was leading them.
Sure.
Like
Before we go,
and then I go
do we have
I
any-
walk forward and investigate.
before we proceed with our investigation, was there any intelligence gathered that this was led by any being? This attack was led by a being? I just
Was there a
find it too
leader?
odd. Yeah, I just find it too odd that too many different races with giants involved. Bugbears, goblins, hobgoblins, ogres would come out all at the same time without someone organizing them.
Before that, Asumedos, you know first that all the other races, it's kind of common that they work together. It's more of like the giants or those are like the outliers. So yeah. So she says, well, from what I read from my reports is that it was the bugbears that sounded the sign of retreat, and it was the bugbears that sounded the signs of retreat, and the giants didn't even follow the signal. They continued.
Organized.
They continued pressing on.
Okay. Well, let's go, boys. I think it's time for us to get this campaign moving.
So yeah, I'll investigate the area.
Oh, sorry. And sorry, like as when it's clear that you don't have any more questions to her, she just gives a curt nod and says, "May Shantae guide your way." She she just says, "May you find may Shantae yeah, may you find shelter in Shantae's beneath Shantae's trees." And then she heads back towards the city. And yeah, so at this point, I'm sure I didn't describe everything, but like if you have particular questions, like you could just ask me, and then if it's on the thing, I'll say now, oh, you find this. Yeah. So what do you look for first, or like how?
So I mean, everything. There's gonna be obvious signs of like goblins or giants, bugbears, hobgoblins. Is there any sign of something else? Like if there's another creature here, like I don't know, do goblins and bugbears smoke pipes or something? Is there like something like they wouldn't be known to use, something out of place?
Like at this particular campsite, I'll just say it that nothing seems to be
Nothing popping out. Okay. Then I guess we just after that, if we rule that out, then I look for anything obvious, any signs that say anything about anything about the attackers. What can we tell from this staging area?
Okay, so someone can roll me a general like survival check to get a lay of like I don't know.
That should
lay of the land.
be JONG. I only have plus
Yeah.
one. Survival.
Fuck. 3 plus 5. I only rolled an 8.
Well, you see footprints of numerous sizes. Your mind immediately goes to the fact that goblins, hobgoblins, ogres, and giants, you would assume that they each all cover a different size category. So you see all these footprints of their size profile, and only those 4. So
Okay, so only
Yeah,
those 4 that we can see.
the only those like 4 footprint types.
Wait, 5 giants. Oh, goblins and hobgoblins same size? Or
No. It's the hobgoblin and the bugbear that are the same size. Yeah, you fought them before. Yeah, you know that.
so hill giants, goblins, hobgoblins, ogres, and bugbear.
Yeah, that's 5 creature types, right?
Yeah.
But there are 4. There are
Size-
4
General sizes.
sizes, which you can easily pair off to the creature type.
Okay. I guess I look at the guys and say, we follow?
Shall.
Definitely.
No, we have no other lead.
So as you follow the before we follow this trail, before we follow this trail, how long are you willing to be gone before heading back?
Oh, we gotta follow it. Doesn't really matter how long, right?
Well, I mean, we have to start tracking back the report, no?
Oh, that's gonna be like, I think, 40 days, Angelo, or 30 days? What do you say?
30 days,
Yeah.
diba?
I think you were
So-
adjusting it, right, Angelo? You increased it?
Let's see how
It's-
this goes first.
Okay.
Let's see how this goes first. I'm
But
still,
yeah, I mean...
oh yeah.
It's
FYI,
not gonna...
I'm still studying the map, ha. So like the 30 could be adjusted pa for longer. Because
I mean, we can
'Cause
always
the map's really big pala.
yeah. RP wise, you can
Like,
always ask for an extension. Anyway, we'll just
But also, the farther we go, the more days that we have to allot to go back. So that's
Yeah.
just our limit,
so
right?
yeah.
So for example, if we're not going far, we can stay out longer because it's only, let's say, 5 days going back. But the farther we are, diba, we have to go. The farther we are,
travel back.
the more days that we need to
I
allot
guess
coming back.
at most a week. We can like 5 days
Okay.
maybe here on this one.
Okay,
Yeah.
so okay. So let's just say that. Sorry, I should have asked this before. So let's just say that you have enough rations and you have enough survival gear for that amount of time.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. So yeah, you head out and you start traveling across the scattered forest, the scattered grasslands surrounding golden fields with little patches of trees here and there. The first couple of hours seem uneventful as you travel along. Let's see who will help me with
Oh, I'm gonna slap Kipper na and say time to earn your money, bro. And then
How much are we paying him again?
5 a day
Oh, 5 a day.
5.
GP gold.
Okay.
So make sure look for any traces of the attackers and warn us if we're heading to an ambush or anything that can be dangerous.
All right. Yeah, no need for physical violence. Yeah. Takes a deep breath, and as he exhales, you see his form. You see his form start shifting, and you see his body start to shrink, and as it shrinks, you see his pale flesh, his tanned flesh start feathers start growing from it as he shrinks in size. And after a while, he shrinks in place of him. You see a hawk that immediately shoots up. Not in the straightest of lines, but it shoots. It's the general,
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll if I'm impressed. I'm not impressed.
I'm going to whistle, and I'm gonna call Shadow over, my Raven,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna ask him to keep an eye out.
Good call.
Oh, and then
So you'll have another.
yeah, and I'll have Kujo flanking us, half a mile, going back and forth just to make sure nobody comes from behind.
Okay.
Look at that. We got Kipper and we got Raven and something watching us from behind. Hello?
Okay, someone roll me a d20. So this is for Kipper's perception. So roll with advantage. Who's gonna roll?
I rolled, so 18.
Or the
Second one. 8, so 18.
18.
Okay. So yeah, it takes for Kipper takes his time up there. Let's see if
And then before that,
Okay.
I'm talking with the guys and I'll just say so it looks like there's a lot of them. Are we gonna come in guns blazing? Or I mean sword slashing, I guess. Is a better term.
Stealth.
Or are we
Stealth.
gonna try to politic our way out of this?
We should be democratic about it.
So we'll talk first.
Mhm.
Okay.
We could always kill them later.
Yeah, but I suggest maybe scales you can hang back. And then just me
We'll
and
be
Asumedos and Horns will be up front. And then Kipper, well, let's just say I hope he survives. and then let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, as you travel, Kipper takes his time up there, and sometimes you see Kipper like the birds flying, and then accidentally like forgets
just
how to
follows.
fly. So, so like he drops a bit and just like quickly like regains speed, regains altitude again, and continues.
Goddamn Argyle. It's Argyle.
But yeah, after a while, like you see is familiar. If you see a familiar hawk land on top of. Oh, sorry. Is Tempe with you, or did you leave him at the inn?
Actually, we
Oh,
would leave him.
no, she's with us, yeah. Because
she's with us?
we
Oh,
don't
okay.
know when we're gonna go back. So
Who?
So yeah,
Tempe.
Yeah.
Okay. So you he heads down, and after a while he heads down and transforms himself back into a human. So you see this huge, the wings start, the bird form starts to enlarge again, and the wings, there's this big wings that looks like a feathered cloak as he turns around, and then eventually the feathers like start disappearing, transforming into his regular cloak. And yeah, he looks at you, he looks at everyone, and says, yeah, well, I didn't see anything, didn't see no signs of ambush or any goblinoids or no giants, at least.
We're still following the
Yeah.
trail though, right? There's still a trail.
Yeah, of the footprints and
Yeah.
like the
Yeah. So like Kipper, no camp. Still going. The trail still goes forward.
Well, yeah, I saw a couple of things, but they don't seem to be alive. Saw like this huge catapult. Yeah, you'll see. Follow me. And he rides his
Huge
horse.
catapult.
And as you're riding, it says, "Yeah, I heard about these. The ogres. I heard. They used to wear them, like a backpack. And yeah, as you travel, you eventually come across to the site of that Kipper describes, and it's similar to the staging camp, in which like there's clearly been some area around it, but now it's now littered with equipment that seems to have been discarded. And you see, true enough, you see this like huge catapult with like straps on the sides. And
Does
then
it seem to
Kipper
be
just goes,
working, or does it look broken?
it seems to be, well, yeah, I'd say it seems to be working. Yeah, when you first glance at it, nothing seems to be wrong from your first glance. And
Can I
then
just-
Kipper just
What does it say?
yes.
No, I was just gonna
Oh,
hack at it,
yep.
make sure it's not working.
Yeah, I guess like a roll me an intelligence check.
Intelligence check. 17 flat.
Yeah, you see this like part that seems to be critical to the whole thing, and you just
Tap it with my
damage
Skura.
it. You just damage it enough that it's no longer functional. Well, at least as far as thing. But yeah, Kipper just goes, yeah, the ogres, they used to carry those at like backpacks, and yeah, I heard from the other guys that they put a goblin on top and launched them into the fields.
nice.
Little
Nice.
I don't know why though. The goblin might have died, but but yeah, you see a couple of those like You see around like you see around like 3 of those lying around, amongst other discarded items. And yeah, at this point, I want someone to roll me a survival check to continue to see where they're going.
Yeah,
Try
should
different
be.
dice. It is an 11 plus.
Oh no, that's a D12. That's a D12.
Just. Oh, sorry. This one. Shit. 2.
Fuck.
2.
You find a general path moving forward, but like you just find a patch. You just find an evident path moving forward, but you're not able to get any more details from that, like with regards to footprints of like how many potential
Walk that pass through.
pass through there. Well, you know there are giants because there's these like giant footprints, but like the specific number, yeah, you don't. But yeah, do you choose to follow?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, but I motion again to keep her. Up and away.
Goes
You
like,
do it.
hey man, if hey man, I can only do this twice before I need a little nap. Okay, just so we're clear.
That's right. That's fine. I just burn the second one.
You say so, and then he looks at the two of you to see if like you also agree to this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well-
go.
All right.
Yeah. So
And he flies again. He flies again. But this time a little bit more, at least it's a straight line. Straight line going up. And yeah, he takes a couple of rounds again. I'll say this will be a bit longer. Like he doesn't fly down for a bit anymore. But yeah, when he does fly down, RJ, how would you describe this leg of the journey?
how would I what?
How would you describe, or like what little complication could have popped up during this leg of the journey?
He
Sudden
eats a
change
bug.
of weather
Oh,
causing
Okay.
us to well, the birds have to fly down, and we couldn't move forward, whether it's a strong typhoon or whether it's just an extremely dense fog that we can't see through.
yeah. What weather type are we talking about? Is it like foggy? Is it rainy?
I would
It's just
say
like
just so that
winds, strong winds.
I would say foggy, because we're like in the middle of, like impossible to see forward.
Okay. So you're traveling along this path, this trail, and there are trees. There are like little bunches of trees, and like there's this rain starts pouring, and you think that we can do rain, but as the rain pours, the fog continues. A fog now starts entering this trail, and all around you, difficulty is hard to see. Yeah. With that, what does the party plan to do first?
So what time is it?
I'll say you left. Let's just say it's around sunset.
Is
So
it
around
like
let's. Oh wait, yeah. What kind of sunset is this? Let's say around 7 p.m.
I guess
good enough time to rest?
nap. Yeah. Can we find like a location to the side of the path so that we're not like directly in the path?
Well, to be fair, there is no path per se. Like you're traveling across wilderness. Like the path is just the trail you've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, are you still gonna camp like a little bit further.
Yeah, a little to the side. Find some
Okay.
cover.
Okay. Sure enough, you find a spot that oh someone roll me survival to like see a good spot.
Ittzki.
Not 20, baby.
There we go.
Very
Yeah,
good.
you find nice. So you find this small bunch of trees, like let's say 10 trees, and you feel that's gonna be like there's some like defensive value to that, because there are other options are like shrubbery and like tall grass, and yeah, you decide to take camp there. Yeah, will this be a camp? Will this be a long camp?
I think so, because we need him to get his. Is it a short rest for him to get his?
A short rest.
Yeah, I think then. Up to you guys. What do you think?
Yeah, I
Short
think we
rest is
should
fine.
short rest. Like we need to
Hop,
gain
hop.
ground.
Okay.
Okay.
What's
So
a
you spend an
short
hour.
rest is an hour. Okay.
Yeah, so you spend an hour there, and you spend an hour there, but can someone roll me a D8?
D8. Let me be. Oh, let me do it, John.
Good.
D8. That a 6, I think. Yeah.
Oh,
that,
6.
that can be
yeah.
a 9 because there's no 9 there.
Yeah. You spend this time waiting for the fog to let up, but unfortunately, even after an hour,
God damn it.
the fog still hasn't dissipated yet. Now before it's now quite getting a bit darker now, as it's around 8 o'clock. At this point, what does the party do?
Continue resting then, rather than
Okay.
Pushing. Okay.
pushing it and
Okay.
falling into a trap.
Okay. So I'm assume everyone's committing to the full 8 hours.
Yeah, but we'll have watches. Per
Yeah.
usual.
Okay. But yeah, as you guys set up camp for a long-term camp, anyone to RP first, or like we'll start counting down as you're all huddled up in this like. Oh, do you make a campfire or?
Probably not. Just to be safe.
We should be okay.
It should be
We
I
okay.
mean, like
should be
we
good,
haven't
though.
sensed any danger. We've had scouts and bards and
We
magic.
can use the lantern of revealing. We do have that. I do
Okay.
have oil.
So,
And if you
yeah.
want that,
Yeah.
right? Or I do have create bonfire cantrips, so whichever makes sense.
Yeah. So,
Huh?
so we'll make a campfire then.
Okay, then I'll snap my finger and create a bonfire.
Yeah, you turn off. You gather a couple of twigs and then you just point at it, and yeah, fire erupts as and the warm feeling permeates the area. Nice, comfortable warmth as you're all like start to settle in for the night. Yeah. Again, as before we head out for watches, is anyone RP or like we just move on?
I'll just ask Kipper. So, Kipper, what will it take to have you become an adventurer with us?
Quite a lot, actually. It's like I don't see myself leaving Golden Fields.
I know
It's a good
Golden
place.
Fields is
A
amazing,
peaceful
right?
place.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what would
Yeah.
make Golden Fields even more amazing?
You're gonna tell me anyway.
if you spend time away from Golden Fields,
Like why? Oh,
so that when you
Ah.
come back, it's gonna be even more amazing.
why? No, 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 I don't see it. Why do you always want to go out adventuring anyway? Are you happy where you came from? You know, settle down.
There's a lot of stuff to see in the world.
Like, yeah, but sometimes the most beautiful thing in the world is already where you are.
Can't really say that if you don't know what's out there.
Yeah, but like if I'm happy, it's like, why not?
Oh, that's so deep, man. How do you have that kind of mentality, Kipper?
Well, well,
Are you holding out on us?
no, no, no.
Are you taking some friendly mushrooms or some bark that you chew on that makes you feel light and relaxed?
Oh,
Being a
no.
druid, I know you're one with nature.
Oh, what do you think of me? I'm a professional. Do
Oh,
that
no doubt,
sometimes.
no doubt. I'm just happy that you're happy.
Sometimes.
I'm just happy you're happy, and I was hoping
Yeah.
if you had something that helps you to be happy, I'd like some of that too.
No. If you need something to make you happy, does that really make you happy? Your happiness has to come
That's
from
even
within.
that's even way deeper.
I know, right? Touche, Kipper. Touche.
If you like
Starting
what
to
you're
believe
doing,
he's just a happy person.
I know. That's basically it.
he looks at the three of you and goes like, "My master taught me once. Have all of you ever felt insecure?"
Insecure. Absolutely. I'm a tiefling, hated by everyone.
It's not
Uh,
even
he
in my
looks at you.
vocabulary.
Like, good for you. And then looks at Malak.
Probably not.
Good for the two of you. Because my master said, when babies are born, they're the happiest little beings around there. They don't care. They do what they do because it makes them happy. Because insecurity is something that's taught to us. So therefore, it's not natural. So if you're feeling insecure, don't worry about it. It's not natural. It'll pass. Be like a baby.
Be like a baby. Kipper, I don't know if the world's gonna be better if there's a lot of you or worse.
Well, working with the land, things balance out in the end. Maybe there's another Kipper out there. Maybe there's an anti-Kipper. In the end,
Maybe
it all
there
balances
is.
out.
World's quite huge.
It's like he sways a bit as he's talking. Just goes, it's all gonna balance out. From there, like, yeah, do you ask him anything else, or like, does you?
I'm getting dumber by the second.
I know.
He's just a unique personality with a unique attitude.
I know. Don't need a new party mate though, but yeah, that's it. I'll take first.
Okay, so okay, first shift. Who takes check on shift?
I'll take it. So Master can have a straight sleep.
Okay, so first shift.
I'm listening in.
Roll me perception.
Motherfucker. 6.
Okay. I don't think it's gonna get. I don't think it's gonna get any lower. So, yeah, it's a fog. I mean,
Yeah.
how do you deal with that? You try to listen in to your surroundings. Nothing but like the winds on the top of the trees and sounds of crickets as you can't make out what's left or right, what's up or down. Just know it's dark out there, and the fog. Let's say, yeah, the fog's not yet letting up. But as you continue your watch, you're tense because of like anything can come at you at any moment from any direction, but nothing happens.
Okay.
And yeah, you take your night's rest. You how do you wake up Asumedos? You just like straight up tap him to wake, or like
Yeah. I'll just give him a nice tap.
okay. So
Thank you.
Asumedos, you awaken to a foggy camp, and you set up your watch. Roll me perception.
Perception.
Is that a natural one? Fucking shit.
Yes, that is natural
Fog.
one.
Can you believe like
Fucking fog.
you look
Can't
around?
see shit.
Yeah, even with dark vision or like whatever gifts your patron has given you, it can't beat
Completely
actual fog.
useless.
Like it's dark, so you can see the fog. And yeah, same thing, like just the sounds of the crickets, the sounds of like little critters like around you. But yeah, again, tense environment as you don't know if danger's gonna come from one way or another. And yeah, the night goes uneventful.
Ooh.
Yeah. Now it
And-
goes high. Idiot.
Yeah. and then, yeah, as you wake up Itszki, like how do you wake him up?
With offerings of coffee and snacks.
I will accidentally trip on Master while trying to wake him up, and then fall over, and I'll say, "Sorry, Master. It's so foggy, I couldn't see anything. My perception was so bad."
Yeah, amateurs.
Yeah, and yeah, turn up Itszki. Sorry, and as the both of you transition on your shifts, you hear along the distance the howling of wolves. I'd say from your combined knowledge, it's quite far, but yeah, wolves are active in this area. And yeah, they're out on a hunt. Perhaps. And yeah, as soon as you settle down, Itszki, roll me perception.
8 plus 8 plus 8, 16.
Okay, can you roll me another one?
The only one that rolled high.
3.
Okay. So, unfortunately, the fog is making it difficult to see. But you've learned enough. You've learned enough from your training and your practices to tune out your sight, to close your eyes and try to listen around to see if there are any threats. With your first roll for the you got a 16, right?
16, yeah.
Yeah, you can hear insects chirping in the trees above you, little birds flying in and out, some like rodents or like again small animals. But unlike your two party mates, who just have like a general vicinity, the fact that there are animals around them, you can like you can be more accurate in like where they are. And as you lean in into your sense of hearing, you take stock if there's any danger or not, if there's any sudden shifts in movement from any of the small animals. And as you continue to listen in intently, there is no sudden movement. Nothing happens that is quite hostile to you in your watch. But what does happen is that the fog slowly clears away as you see the sun rise again and the warmth is dissipating the fog. And yeah, you see all around you the hills surrounding Golden Fields once more with little patches of trees and shrubbery. But yeah, aside from the howling of wolves, nothing seems to have happened much in your watch. How do you wake up the others?
I just like tap them together.
Okay. And yeah. And yeah, everyone's away. It's a new day. And after
So foggy?
clearing up your camp, no more, not anymore. It's like I'd say like it's less than foggy, and it disappears as the
Like
sun
a great
continues to
time in the
rise.
morning.
Yeah,
Hazy.
yeah. But like now we can see more this time. And yeah, as you continue on, you follow the trail, and once again you're at the goal. Okay. CHUBAX order even.
Even.
Okay, even. So during this leg of the journey, what interesting thing could have happened?
We ran into the wolves.
Amateurs.
Or maybe what they ate or something like what they attacked at the night, like the remnants, the remains.
Okay. I'll say as you travel longer, yes, as you travel, following the trail, you eventually enter a more like forested region where the trail it's faintly there, but you can still track it somewhat. And as you're traveling, I'd say Itszki hears it first. You hear the growling, and you hear animals like eat into something. You don't see it yet, but you hear it. At this point, what do you all do?
Investigate.
Yeah, we pull back and then we let Itsuki do his thing.
Okay. Stealth. Roll me stealth.
Yep.
If yeah, is that
Yeah, stealth. Just in case. 16 plus 10, 26. Very stealthy.
Oops. Okay. As you creep into this like forested area, you come across, you see in the distance a wolf look at you, but after looks away, as it seems that it was only looking in your general vicinity. And as you follow the eye lines of the wolf, you peer downwards, and true enough, you see a couple of wolves biting at a dead goblin.
Ooh,
As
on the right
you-
trail.
As you will see in the map.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Are we
It's
close?
like- I was like, I can't believe you said this.
Hey, that's what you tease at the night.
Which
Yeah,
map?
you see
Oh,
this.
there.
wait, there's a big wolf. There's two big wolves.
Yeah, wait, I'll get rid of the dragonborn. It was just a marker. But yeah, you see 4 wolves, and you see
Two
4
dire
wolves
wolves.
and 2 bigger wolves. And
Are
yeah,
they dire wolves?
you don't know yet. But yeah, Itszki, what do you do? So far, this pack hasn't noticed you yet.
I signal to the boys what I scouted, and now we have to plan a certain attack pattern, because it seems like we're going to be engaging with these wolves. Does anybody have like an animal
Proficiency.
handling or like
no.
proficiency with wolves or
Only a
any
plus
animal?
1.
We do have. Oh, I don't know why I'm gonna say this, but we do have Mask of the Beast. It is a wondrous item.
Oh, we got
Wooden
that.
mask
Oh.
is shaped in the likeness of a beast's visage and has 3 charges. While wearing the mask, you can expend 1 charge and use the mask to cast the Animal Friendship spell as an action. The mask regains all expended charges at dawn.
Ooh.
We
I
have
forgot we had
3
that.
charges. There's 3 of us.
I think we
Or
just
we
need
can
to get
use one charge and then just let them point us to direction where they found these goblins, right?
Is that with you, Jay?
Yeah. It's with
Forgot.
me.
Good job.
What is Animal Friendship? Let me see that spell.
Yeah. What does that do?
Animal Friendship. Spell lets you
Okay,
convince a beast that you mean it no harm. Choose a beast that you see within range, 30 feet. It must see and hear you. If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, the beast must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the spell's duration. If you or one of your companions harms the target, the spell ends.
Yeah. I mean, when else are we gonna use it?
Who has the highest animal handling?
I only have a plus 1.
It's a mask.
Plus 2.
What, Jay?
Animal handling. Oh, I'm plus 2 as well.
Yeah, I think all you.
Holy cow. I may charm 1, but they're like
I mean, I think
4.
if one is charmed, it get the big one. It might show the others. We mean
Yeah,
no
but
harm.
if the intelligence is 4, wolves are known to be smart, no?
If the intelligence is 4,
It fails.
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, might as well try it. There's no reason we're not gonna.
Okay.
And
Sure.
and I have to fail a wisdom saving throw.
And you have to fail a wisdom saving throw. So I move a step forward, or at least I move to this side. Let me measure if that's 30 feet. Yep. And I will expend a charge to the Mask of the Beast. Okay, I will.
Oh wait,
spend
sorry.
one of-
Okay, yeah. Go.
Okay, go ahead. Yes.
No, I'll just check. Is there a DC listed? Because like I don't know which DC to use as a.
It didn't say. It just says
I just have to
cast
make the wisdom
animal
saving throw. No?
friendship. Yeah. I guess against my wisdom. Wisdom save unless against my saving throw, save DC. No, hindi ba yan?
Wait, just double checking because usually they
indicated.
Yeah, and there's always a baseline, so
It just says wisdom saving throw. But I don't use wisdom. Ikaw yung may wisdom saving throw din. Against a certain. Okay, yes. Walang sinabi.
Yeah, wait. Let me just look at the rule real quick. Okay, I found where it is. I'll just check the chapter. DMG. Wait lang.
What are the small wolves though?
Or just wolves. The big wolves are just big wolves.
Yeah, maybe they're just a family.
Okay, you can use.
I'm
you
just
can
a
use
little.
your own.
My own DC. Yeah.
You can
I'm
use your
just
own
worried.
DC.
I'm just worried about the big wolf.
Okay, so you can use your DC. So what's your DC? Who's using it?
I am. My DC is 16.
Okay, but actually, wait lang. What is the mask? I can cast Animal Friendship. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what Animal Friendship? Okay. Again, if I can provide little reminders.
Sure.
The spell lets you charm a beast.
A beast.
There is no provision for communicating.
That's right.
I whispered to Kipper, can you talk to wolves?
Either we talk to wolves or we eat the wolves. We need to make a plan.
Kipper looks at Itszki and goes like, "Hey, aren't you a ranger? Can't you talk to the wolves?"
I have a favored foe, but I can't talk to wolves. I pick dragons as my language.
Wait, did you
Draconic.
update it now for the new ranger?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Favorite enemy, Natural Explorer.
You should have a feature called you should have a feature called Prime.
I only have favorite
you should
enemy,
have a
Natural Explorer.
You should have a feature called Primeval Awareness.
At third, okay. Oh, well, this is just sensing.
Oh no, the new one.
I think this is the new one. Well, let me Google it again.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. There, I sent you the new feature, the updated feature.
Oh, speak with animals. Where's this in my? What? It's not in the Beyond D&D Beyond.
We haven't updated it yet, I guess.
We can focus
Wait,
our
after
awareness.
this, maybe after this, I can get your Fight Club thing. I'll fix it na lang.
Okay, thanks. You can focus. Well. So there's like speak with animals at level 3. Oops.
So you have?
I'm checking it now. Okay, all right, cool. So ability to comprehend verbally and communicate with beasts. Oh, you might be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for you. Okay, so it's a spell. No, it's the 10 minutes.
So do
Okay,
you
one
need to
action.
do the mask thing, or does Asumedos do it?
No, we don't need to. We don't need to. So I'll just use my
Okay.
speak with animals. Can I wait? Let me looking at it. If I speak with animals, do I speak with all of them or do I speak with just one of them?
I'd say you're granted the ability to speak with any animal that can hear you.
Got it. So I'll just safely go to a safe distance, but speaking distance from the animals and start talking to them about. I'll just.
So what
start
do you
with-
say?
It's like,
Oh wait,
so I move-
sorry.
Wait, before that,
as you can,
Malak.
yeah.
Malak,
Yo.
do you want to have 2 gold to say that we're gonna get into a fight because of Itszki?
Game. I'm game. So you're saying we'll fight?
We're gonna end
We're
up
gonna
with a
get
fight.
attacked.
Okay, so I'll say I trust in scales. This is a new ability, but I'll trust it. 2 gold.
I know.
We're on.
Okay. We're casting
Kipper,
a spell.
equip my-
We're casting a spell.
Kipper, you wanna be in on this?
It's like, oh, why we wanna trust our friends to succeed.
Oh, so you're betting on me with me?
Oh no,
Oh.
He looks at Itszki. He doesn't know if he can hear you. Just goes, I believe in you. You can do it.
All right.
Commune with nature. Okay, Itszki, you cast the spell. How does it look like? How does it manifest?
So it manifests like so they can still see me, but there's somewhat of like a holographic light projection of a wolf to converse with them. So they know that I'm not tricking them, that I'm not the wolf. I'm just
Okay,
trying to
so it's-
talk to them. Right?
So it's like Vixen from the superhero. Like there's a silhouette of an animal. when
Yes,
she-
silhouette of an animal. Yeah. But I want them to know that I'm talking to them through a familiar image.
Yeah.
And
as you cast the spell, you're taken back a bit as information is like instantly been given to you of how to communicate with like any creature within this 10 minutes. And after a while you regain control of yourself again. You look down and you see this translucent like outline of like wolf paws. And to anyone looking at you right now, you see that there's like a head of a wolf, like a shimmering, like it's like a shield like wolf. And as you cast that spell, the wolves immediately turn their attention to you and start growling.
Here we
And what do
go.
you say?
I just say I come in peace and I want no piece of your prey that they're eating. Me and my colleagues are just passing through, and we just need a little bit more information that might give you even more food to partake in. We just want to know where the where did the orcs that you're eating come from or went.
Roll me persuasion.
Here we go. Here we go.
Roll me persuasion, but you can use your wisdom. Since you're speaking through the spell. This is speaking through the spell.
And they're the same, +2. Oh shit! It's 7
Wait,
plus
is that
2.
wait, check? Is that a D12? Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's 7 plus 2. 9.
9. I will roll to see what they'll do.
Ah,
Crap.
Okay. One of them growls and starts walking in your direction. You see in its eyes like a hunger, a deep hunger. And it's looking at you, ready to pounce. And you see its muscles start to tense up. And immediately behind that wolf, you hear a voice. Stop!
oh,
Yes.
a human, an English, a human voice, or
No. This it's
No,
his point
just
of view.
like-
It's all it's
oh,
his point
okay,
of view.
okay. That's why.
I hear them talk to each other.
Okay.
Yeah. It's his point of view. I rolled a 6.
Thank God.
And yeah, the big wolf backs down and like backs up so that I don't know, it's behind the other bigger one. You hear the words, just it like, to the rest of you it's like more growling and
Mhm.
whatnot. But it just says food, more food, want.
Ooh, we can be
Ooh,
running with the
sorry.
wolves.
Yeah,
Like
it's like
attacking. Yeah.
we're. I tell that's probably to be speaking. It's like I tell to be saying, "Hey, point us to the direction where you think these evildoers went, and perhaps you can even join us. Whoever that we slay, you can eat. There's more of them. Orcs, goblins, maybe even giants. So that's a lot of food for you and your pack."
The more you talk, the wolf just like is like tilts his head as in, like, not everything's being translated. For those looking at Itszki, you're just saying anything in like, what language would you prefer to speak? Common or like
Common.
Draconic? Yeah, you speak common, and the rest of you hear this. But as you speak common, there's this like faint echo in your wolf head as like growls are coming from it, but it's like it's slightly delayed. So there's this like weird but cool
Translation.
like translation happening.
Delayed subtitles.
Yeah. Um, and you hear the wolf just say, "Weak, no food." No fight, no food.
No fight.
You
no
fight, we eat.
Then at least, yeah.
Okay.
After.
So I nod, and I understand now that the translation is a bit weak. Their intelligence is not that high to understand. And I do. You point, We fight,
We kill.
you eat. Yeah. We kill,
We fight,
You
we
point.
kill.
we kill, you eat.
You say we kill like as a group, like we as in like
Us, me and my
the players,
friends.
or we
Yeah.
as in like the pack and
Oh,
us.
because obviously they don't want to fight. So it's like I'll just say like
Yeah,
our
just
group,
make it,
like
just
yeah.
just making sure. Okay. So 2 packs,
two groups.
big pack, and then he nudges his head towards the north and says, "Small pack towards the further east." Yeah, further east.
So
Says,
I
big
look at the boys
pack,
like
big pack, small, and few. Yeah. Small pack, small pack, small body.
big pack, big
Yeah.
body. Okay.
No.
So-
Small
ano yun?
pack, small pack, big body. Big pack,
Okay.
small body.
Got it. Okay, I'm interpreting this to the boys of what I think already. It's like meaning the small pack, meaning small numbers, but they're the giants, I think.
Yeah.
And then the big pack is more more people, like more orcs, more goblins, but more of them, but they're orcs and goblins. So I converse with the boys. Which one are we hunting first?
The bugbears were kind of leading it. So, but we were interested in the giants.
No, I'd rather giants too. It's like bigger but smaller quantity.
And Malak looks at horns. What do you think?
I think we should follow the giants, no?
Okay. I sign to Itszki.
Good. Wait, but before that, just remember, like whoever we slay, they're gonna eat. What if they're innocent? Doesn't matter. They're giants.
Then
But
we'll
at
get to
least
that.
we'll know where they are.
Yeah, we'll
We're
just
basically
we'll
here.
go.
We'll cross that bridge.
If they attack us, then we can kill the wolves. But so we don't want to. But either
They
way,
killed the
No, I-
You
wolves.
don't have to kill them.
no. I mean, if they attack us for not killing the giants because they're hungry, there's nothing we can
Oh.
do. We have to defend ourselves.
Yeah. Okay.
Then we'll have the giants.
The giants are our priority anyway. So
Yeah.
let's go to the
Big pack. Small pack.
pack,
Big body.
big body.
Yeah. The wolf's still looking at you hungrily. But eventually backs down and says, "You kill, pack eats."
I give them a nod of agreement. They say kill. What if we don't kill them? No.
The wolf backs down and like they continue walking backwards but still looking at you, and when they're at a safe distance they just sit down and they don't do anything, but they're still looking at you. Yeah, what do you do?
We go to the east where I wave the boys down and signal to the wolves that these are the people that we'll go kill. And then we go to
They
the
all
east.
they all look at the rest of the group and all growl, but after you say that they all like takes a while for them to like
Before Malak moves, Malak's hand goes up to Asumedos.
They didn't get attacked.
How much was that?
2.
2 gold.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, and then Kipper's
they
like,
haven't
Kipper's
attacked
like,
us yet. But
I'll give it
Kipper's
back
like,
if you. I'll
"See?"
give it back if you win.
no
Kipper's like,
problem.
see, it's all about trusting each other. That we'll do our best. You gotta believe in each other. And yeah,
Oh, we
as the
do.
rest
If
of
not,
the
we wouldn't be traveling with one another. We just need some entertainment.
Yes, to keep us sane.
Yes.
Okay, on to the giants. Malak asks Itszki, can you ask them how far are they?
Yeah. And I say like I signal to them. Kill, how far?
the wolf looks down at the goblin they're eating. And goes, we kill this. Okay.
So what? You broke up?
No, we kill this,
Mhm.
aka the goblin body,
Mhm.
1 moon ago.
Moon, so that's 1 day
1 night.
or month. That's all right. So let's assume day. So there's probably 1 day ahead of us. So let's go march to that direction.
And with this like renewed discovery, you continue towards the east as you track down this gigantic group. And yeah, I guess let's call it for now. I was expecting a fight, so that my time allotment was like, okay, they're gonna fight. But then since you RP through, it's like, oh, we don't have to run that long combat session anymore.
Shevra would have
But
been
yeah.
proud of us. He didn't just start killing.
But yeah, lots of RP. I mean, RP saves the day.
No HP loss. No HP loss.
No
None
spell
yet.
slots down.
Yeah, especially considering that until you head back into a proper village, all long rests in the wilderness are counted as short rests.
Gosh.
So yeah, congrats on going through the wolf encounter. You have now chosen a path to follow these giants. And as you follow this trail, last check. It's roll me a survival check.
Oops, 8 plus. Ang low ng
Roll, yeah, bad
Roll
ng rolls
thing, oh.
natin.
5, 13. 8 plus 5, 13.
So yes, the information you've gotten from the wolf and comparing to the trail that you see, true enough. There's more than one giant. But yeah, that's all I can give with that roll. Yeah. There are giants in the end of this path. So
Damn,
yeah.
are we gonna be fighting giants next time? But there's ano, diba? Wait, where's that? Characters, villains. Hill giants,
so,
daw, diba?
Hill
these are hill
giants.
giants.
Also, these are the smallest and most.
Not
sleepy.
very smart, but very brutish. Strength.
Okay. Well, let's see. Maybe we can RP our way. We just need the information, anyways, and to stop them from attacking again. Okay,
Okay. I can imagine.
Okay.
that's fine.
So yeah,
At least
let's
we didn't
see
have a
if,
lot of Zilang.
And part of me is like, with the rolls you've been doing tonight, I'm kind of glad you didn't do combat.
Oh yeah, I'm so low.
I know.
Yeah, and like there were more single digits than double digits today.
Yes. Just like to.
Actually, even on my end, I rolled a 2 on like I rolled a 2 on like if the wolves were gonna attack. So
Good job. Okay.
sorry, yeah, I
Jay?
rolled a 2 with but yeah. Um yeah. RP session today. So
That's good. That's
let's
good.
let
Man, I don't know if I want Kipper or not. It's still torn.
I don't.
He's chill. He's very chill.
Chill.
like
I like him. I like
Argyle
him.
from
I don't think
Stranger
he'll be a.
Things. Argyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only we need a new one to bully.
He's nice to have around. I'm just not sure if he's gonna be fighting with us.
Useful. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess
Mhm.
go.
Do you want him to fight with you guys?
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
we were gonna.
Any help?
Yeah, we're gonna pay him more if he fights. I think that was the what we talked about.
well, we'll see.
No. If Shevra's not here next week, I'll
Kipper
give you
will
the
fight.
stat block.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Also, I mean, here I need help with this. If Issa is back next week, what's her story that she was able to catch up? Like we'll just say that she almost exhausted her horse in galloping towards her direction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, well, this is story wise. Like, is there maybe what the reason is? Why though? Like, maybe she has information, but I don't know if you're gonna give her information. That we need.
Maybe she's able to see Shadow flying above us.
Or Kipper.
Or we let him. We mark our tracks specifically for her to follow us. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, she just stayed
Left
behind
side.
for a while to check the defenses.
But
and then find
I
something
think
else.
the more important question is like, why did she have to stay behind? Right.
Oh, I think
that-
like
No, she stayed behind just to-
make sure that their defenses are okay and stuff.
Okay.
Because we didn't trust
Also-
Zilang.
Also, I didn't want to. Also, I don't. How do I say this? I kind of don't want to give like whenever she has to come back again. I'd like to sparingly give her additional information. Like for example, we were lucky last time because she had that whole Leosin side quest to deal with. So maybe for now let's keep it simple that once she's determined that okay, at least everyone's working, or like Jilang is doing what she said she did, which is, prep up the defenses, and she's comfortable enough now with that, that's when she leaves.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she has no special info or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
just so like just so like we just keep it simple, so there's no more
And everybody good for 17?
Yep.
Jay?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I guess so.
The only day I'll probably have challenge with is end of July or the second week of August. My sister's coming home from the UK, so we'll be traveling.
Yeah, it's fine.
So that's
like
31
31
and 14. 14.
Possibly 31 and also August.
31.
Oh, dude. She
7.
fucking wanted August 9 to 12. No, I should be fine then because they want weekdays 9 to 12. I'm gonna freaking take a leave for that shit. Okay.
So we're fine then, 31.
Yeah, we're
31.
fine.
Okay.
No, 9 yung August lang yung problem ko. Yung July, baka
31.
wala ako sa 31.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'll confirm
That's-
closer.
That's like 3 weeks away anyways.
Yeah, I'll just
Oh.
confirm by the 24th kung matutuloy yung Baguio.
Yeah, but at least if we can get 17-24, we can get a little more momentum again before a break.
Yep. That's right.
Okay.
Okay.
Good RP.
right, I'll
I
take
like
this
I like our new Argyle.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to ask
after
him.
this-
pizza, man.
I wanted to ask him
After
if
this-
he has a smoker, but I don't think Malak would be the type to smoke.
After this, I'll tell you where I got my inspiration from him. It's not Argyle.
Okay.
Polyshore. Encino Man.
You know, man.
Yep, right there.
Okay. Take us home, Jay.
Okay. Thank you very much to all the millions and millions of viewers out there for watching yet another exciting episode of the +63 HP D&D podcast. Just for those that are watching us for the very first time, don't forget to hit the bell icon, hit that notification bell so that you know when a new episode drops. Follow us and watch all the other shows we have on the +63 HP repertoire of shows. We have review show where we watch, where we do our homework and watch films and series and give you a review of what we honestly think. There's also reacts video or shows where we watch the up and coming trailers. It could be series, could be movies, could be comic books, anything that we think is worth your time. And if it's not worth your time, we'll let you know. And of course, our Dungeons and Dragons will drop usually every Wednesday, Philippine time, 12 noon. Okay. Now, if in any case you don't want to watch us on YouTube, you don't want to see our ugly mugs, please listen to our voices on your podcast of choice. We are available on Spotify, Amazon, and Apple Podcasts. Now for final goodbyes, let us start with the man in blue. Well, I'm in blue too, but John.
The other man.
Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you continue to support this show, but also all of our other shows in our channel.
Yeah. And also follow our socials, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Final goodbyes. Man in red, CHUBAX.
Yeah, had fun today. No killing, but a lot of sarcasm and snide remarks from me.
Well, losing 2 gold was good enough not to have a fight or lose health over.
True enough.
It's a good new what do you call that? Good new skill. And of course, Angelo, our DM.
Well, congrats on using non-violent methods on this pack of wolves. Oh, I will say you could have used the mask and the spell together. So, like, if you charm the wolf, then talk to the wolf. Maybe that would
They
have.
would have helped us.
Oh.
No. Like,
Oh,
I wouldn't have to roll for the persuasion since they'll instantly be agreeable to you now. But yeah, the part is if
It
you
all
fail, but like if you fail that charm roll, the DC of that, like
Would
that's
have
another
fought.
set of consequences. So yeah, it all turned out like there's alternate paths. So yeah,
But wait,
yeah, we'll see what happens.
Itszki skill doesn't increase charm, right? He can just talk.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then the
that's
mask
if you're just
increases
Charms.
charm. Okay.
the mask would have charmed the wolf, so the wolf would have been
More
predisposed to
amenable.
helping.
Okay.
Yes, but you would have to make the wolf roll a save.
To charm him, yeah.
If the save fails, things could
It
happen.
would be like an attack.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit nebulous, but like potentially, yeah. And
No,
yeah,
it's still a good
next
outcome.
week, same outcome. So like, it doesn't really matter, but like, it's just fun to see what.
Yeah, it's like a
Could have
after action report.
Yeah, and then next week we'll see your first brush with non-immediately friendly giants. I mean, it's not like Zephyros. That's immediately friendly. So we'll see how it goes.
So excited.
Yes, we shall. All right. So thank you very much, everyone. It's been fun, and we love you all. We'll see you next week. Till then,